So, I was playing earlier today, and there was a lot of problems happening. Like, the servers would constantly kick me, whatsoever. Decided to take the weekend off, mainly because I just didn't really want to play anything. On top of that, I didn't really feel like playing Destiny 2 all weekend would be super fun. So instead, I'm on the alt account right now. But what I want to talk about is the fact that stuff like this happens every single week, more or less. The fact that the servers aren't working properly. There's constant bugs happening after every single patch. You know, of course, you can never get things like that 100%. Like, okay, there's never gonna be another bug. There's never gonna be another. I of course get that. Destiny is a very complicated game to work with, and especially nowadays where they're working with such an old engine, it can be pretty hard to do stuff. That's what I wanted to talk about in this video. Bungie needs to get new servers and a new engine. Now, I know that's a lot to ask, a game like Destiny, to suddenly get a completely new engine out of the blue. But it's like, what Bungie needs to realize is the people who play this game most likely every single day. It's the only real way for people to really play properly and take in the game, understand the game more than, what the 55-year-old dad who literally doesn't do anything but seasonal activities. And for the people who aren't dads who play more than just the seasonal activities, you're gonna notice there's a lot of things happening when you play more than 2 hours every day. My bad, every week. And it's especially annoying after 9 years that the servers have only gotten worse, or the fact that, the servers have not gotten any improvement ever since. And the only reason I know about, the fact that servers shut down yesterday was because I was asked to get on yesterday because we wanted to farm Rogue or whatever for whatever reason they want to. I'm not going to question, I just joined to help. And we were constantly seeing attention, we were constantly getting error coded. It's really hard to play a game every single day like that. Now I know it's not like that every single day, of course not. But the fact that if Bungie takes off weekends because, they want normal hour instead of paying more people so they can work during the weekend, they decided to go the cheap way out and, let the servers just collapse over 2 days. And, that's great and all. Let the people rest. I don't even know where I'm going with this. I just think Bungie should take more assistance into their servers and stuff like that. I'm kind of just talking nonsense right now. Oh, damn. Like, look at there. I was so far behind the wall. I don't know if you noticed, but I was definitely behind the wall when he shot the last shot. Since we don't have good servers and good connections, I just got absolutely bambooned on because, on his end, my body wasn't there, but on my end, I'm much further ahead than he sees me. On top of that, this is aim assist has also a big counter to this because even if I get behind the wall, it might aim assist. I don't know if you've seen, but I posted a video the other week and it says this sniper can shoot through walls. And the only reason this works like it does is because the servers are slow in the head. This would have never worked if, we would have had a perfect connection to each other because we were on some dedicated server that Bungie funded themselves. But it ended up instead so you could shoot bullets around corners on purpose. And the only way this can be, prevented is if you have a zero ping connection, aka they live inside of your house. But you're not going to see that every day, and unless you have 10 people who literally constantly play Destiny in your house, yeah, you're just never going to see that every day. Damn. Now, I of course wish that personally we would get dedicated servers like we had, or more servers that's more towards how we had it back in Battle.net days, where we would connect based off of our, region. So if you lived in EU, you had to manually pick EU servers and could only match EU players. Or Asia, or the United States of America, or just America in general. And they took away this feature whenever they moved our Steam to a more broad player base. And I am just not a fan. Because ever since we moved our to Steam, it feels like the servers have been shittier, you know. And personally, it's just not the best feeling. Damn. Like, I really do think Destiny's standing on its last legs. And it's not the fact that the game is bad, it's just the fact that they need to renovate to be able to, you know, keep the game updated. Because in the state it's in right now, it's just not viable. How appealing do you think it's gonna be if the first day that someone got on and started playing the game was yesterday, where they would constantly get kicked, constantly getting error codes? Bro, how appealing do you think it would be for you to like end up playing the game? Because it certainly wouldn't feel nice if you constantly got kicked out of the game because, you know, you don't know what's going on. You don't know you have to check their Twitter every time something bad happens. And the information they give us is more information will be provided within an hour. Stay tuned. Or something like that. Dumb that Bungie tweets all the time. Because if the servers are just dying on itself, I at least want to know what the fuck's happening. Did a fire start? Did something happen? But no, we get zero information of why the servers are being throttled. We get zero information on what's happening. We just have to wait. And it's just not the best feeling for at least someone who is curious on when they can play again, for example. So all I wish to say to Bungie is, please consider making an investment into getting better servers and updating or making a new engine for Destiny. Because, you know, the day-to-day experience would improve by so much and would appeal to so many more people if they certainly did so. We can't be running on Tiger Engine for another 50 years. It's just not gonna work out. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, remember to check out my Twitch, my Discord, and maybe even consider subscribing. The links will be in the description. Anyway, love all of you, and I'll see you guys around.